If you have a cedar deck like this, you might need to replace it and you don't even know. Here are the 3 things that might be going on that warrant a full deck replacement. So if we take a look at this deck, one of the first things I check for is this. So this post is rotting. You see my finger can pick out the wood content because water sit there and have no way to escape. If there's nothing to stand at about 1 inch above grade, it's gonna do that. Same thing is happening with this 4x4 post that get buried. And like things just get whacked against it, so overcome it's become unstable. So that's mean it's not a good support for the deck anymore. Step 2, make sure you check the underneath of your deck. Check on all the white spot right there. That means mold is developing and your deck may be soggy. Here's why this is important to check for mold, because once mold penetrate the content of the wood already, that piece and the joist might be rotted. So it's not safe if one of those board ended up falling through and then the nail don't move but the board do. And you might have been stepping on the nails and that might cause a problem. The third thing that I'm going to check for is the stairs. As you can see, over time, water get trapped into these trim right here. I can pick out the wood content and it's just disintegrating. And that's on the top board. They got a coat of stain over, but it'll work until it doesn't work anymore. And this is what happened. And then you go to the stringer and they have tried to reinforce it by putting another stringer right next to it. But that is now failing. And you can see this is all water. And you see that white? That's mold right there. So this stair is compromised. The top of the deck doesn't look too bad, but when you look closely, things are starting to get out of order. Check on all the railing corner to see where it might be. Oh, this is soggy all the way down there. Check out this board and put my finger to it. So those are the stuff that we check above. If the stair was compromised, the footing, the foundation is compromised, the frame is compromised. So therefore, we determined that we recommend a full deck replacement with a composite deck and aluminum railing, a product that they can be proud of. Here's why we recommend our client to go with the composite option. Maintaining a deck is hard, even if you pay somebody to do it. And with that money, if you would just invest in a composite deck, then you prepay for all that maintenance and you will have a worry-free deck that's going to last 30 or more years. If this deck was brand new cedar deck, here's exactly how I would maintain it. You got to let the wood breathe after insulation. Put an oil stain on it. Oil will penetrate deeper and it lasts longer. And choose something that can absorb the sunlight better than just cedar alone. My rule of thumb is after you stain something, you should at least wait 3 to 5 days for the stain to actually dry. And then once you start using the deck, make sure you give it a good wash twice a year to keep that stain looking good and not collecting dirt. We did a video breaking down a composite deck. If you have a cedar deck and wanting to upgrade to composite deck, check it out. A majority of you are watching and not subscriber. So I would invite you to subscribe. We are dropping new video every week to help homeowners like you. I'm Ron, and I'll see you at the next one.